So go back to our bomb again. Let's go ahead and go to the next part. This next part is actually going to be the attractor. So think of it like a tractor beam. It's going to be pulling the object towards the other object. You have quite a few set of options available for it. We'll look at both of these because they go together here. You can enable the attractor so that it's going to actually see you. There is a constant follow, meaning that whether you are in the trigger range or not, once you've triggered it, it will always be following you. Otherwise, you can say no. Once you're in and you get out of it, it'll stop following. The look at is going to be it's going to look at whatever triggers it, meaning it can actually rotate towards it. And you can either lock X and Y, so it'll only follow you left and right or follow you up and down. Then same thing, turn speed is how quickly is it going to get back to you. The maximum speed is actually going to travel. And then the rotation speed if you have the look at turned on for it. So let's go ahead and see a couple of these in action with it. We'll start off with the enable on this one. We'll do a constant follow, and then we'll do just the standard look at for it. We need to go to our attractor range. So the range, the best idea is to make sure your range is larger than your trigger volume so that you don't trigger this and blow it up at the same time. So we'll go over here to our left and we'll put it right close to where the player is going to start. Alright, so when we push play, this time when it comes in, we'll have it pull towards us. So when I move it to that spot, then it's going to start to go. And now it's doing a look at, so it rotates all the way around to get to the player. Alright. So back to the attractor settings. So that was on constant follow, because if you noticed, when it went up to here, it was still following me back down where it really shouldn't have, because I was out of the volume for the trigger range on that. Alright, so we also have the look at, but the look at, if you don't want it to actually look at and rotate around, then you can actually just turn this off and it'll just do a follow with it the same direction as it moves around. How about we do this time though, let's actually say we'll lock the X left and right. That way you can see how it works with that one. Alright. And then the same process, locking the Y, you can see how it works with that one as well. Alright, so when I go this way, notice, now if I go up, it follows me, because it's locked on the X, so it won't move it. Alright. And then the same thing, we'll do it the other way so you can see it too. So if we lock the Y, same idea, but different direction. So the up and down is locked now, and then the left and right, it'll stay on the ground this way until it hits and goes. Alright. So it's going to be the basic kind of setup for the attractor part of it. It'll give you hopefully a good idea of how you can manipulate the options for it to really make some fun elements happen within it. The rotate, turn speed, max speed, those you can just adjust. You'll see the speeds changing and get faster. When it gets to a faster state, you can actually have it, when we get down to here, the igniting can actually happen only once it gets directly on the player, and that can kind of make for some fun elements as well. Alright, so that's going to be the basics on the attractor setting and the range for it.